Patch 25.11 is now out, and yes, now it's official, the main Hollow Legend skin will be Kaisa with a $50, $250, and $500 versions. Now from first impression, the skin does look interesting, there's some good parts and some bad parts, but I'll make a video on it when the skin goes out on PBE. For now, let's go over the patch itself. It's not a big patch, but there are some changes to talk about, mainly the Horizon's Focus buff. Now if you remember my video 2 weeks ago, we covered the first change to Horizon's Focus. Riot was trying to make this item less niche, but by doing so, they nerfed Horizon for most poke champions. Adc Tierlist, for example, lost around 4% DPS. Riot saw this and decided to buff the item. It got 5 more AP and the price goes down by 100 gold, from 2.9k to 2.8k, which is still overall 100 gold more expensive compared to the old Horizon Focus that only costed 2.7k gold. Now what does this change mean? Well, first off, let's look at the numbers. This was the difference in damage we had before between 25.9 and 25.10. If we now add the new numbers for this patch, so 25.11, we can see a slight increase in damage compared to last patch by around 1%, but it's still lower damage compared to the old Horizon Focus before all the mage changes. So overall, we went from a 4% DPS loss while costing 200 gold more to a 3% DPS loss while costing 100 gold more. So a small improvement. This also means that the video I made a couple days ago is still correct. If you're playing AP Kaisa in the bot lane and you go for the Essence Weaver build, both Ludens and Horizon Focus are good second item options. Ludens is a bit cheaper and does a bit more damage, while Horizon gives way more haste, allowing you to poke more often. So it depends really on your preference. Okay, next up, Lucian is getting an early game nerf, with his dash CD at level 1 going up by 2 seconds. This is actually pretty nice because it gives you more time as Kaisa to punish when his dash is down, and it will also make it harder for him to poke you as much compared to before. Finally, the one buff you need to be careful about is the buff to Sivir. She is getting an early game change, with her Ricochet doing 10% more 80 damage at level 1. This is actually pretty scary since Sivir is not the easiest matchup since she has really good wave control and annoying poke, which will be even more annoying next patch. So I recommend to be careful when playing into her and respect her W more often. And there we go, not the biggest patch, which also means that Kaisa builds are not changing for now. So if you want to know how to build a champion in 25.11, I recommend watching my season 2 guide that goes over all her ADC builds in details, but as a quick TLDR, Kaisa's most comfortable build this patch is still Kraken into Rageblade plus Nasher plus Deadcap, and finally Zhonya's. You can also go for static over Kraken if the lane is difficult, and if you're ahead in the lane and you can afford BF Sword in your first or second bag, then you can also go for Yuntal. So you start with BF Sword plus Pickaxe plus Long Sword for Q Evolution, then you finish Yuntal plus Rageblade plus Nasher, and so on. Next up, if you want to go for AD on hit when you like AD damage or because you prefer it, then the best build is by far Kraken plus Rageblade plus Terminus into Squishies or Navari into Fighters / Bruisers, or Borg plus LDR into tanks. And for your 4th and 5th item, you can go for PT or Shellbow and Zhonya's or GA. And finally, if you're fitting out those squishies and you can afford BF Sword early, then you can also go for Crit Kaisa, which is incredible at snowballing games early with a lot of burst damage. For the build, you want to start with BF Sword plus Pickaxe plus Long Sword for Q Evolution at level 8, and then you have two options. Or you go for a standard scaling build with Yuntal plus Phantom Dancer or Brilliant Hurricane into IE, or if you want to snowball even harder when you're ahead, you can also go for Yuntal plus Collector plus Navari. And for the last items, it's the same idea as AD on hit. So BT, Shellbow, GA, or Zhonya's. Okay, finally let's go over the Adc Tierlist. This was the one for 25.10 and this is the one for 25.11. And this time there are some changes. First off, both Varus and Corki are going down, because they overall feel way less annoying to play into right now, especially Varus. The thing about Varus is that on paper, he should be difficult to play into in the lane, but under Master Tier, I don't see many Varus players know how to really abuse their champion in the lane, which makes the early game way easier, and as soon as you reach the mid game, you just roll over the Varus. On the other hand, Jinx is going up. She has been getting more and more annoying to play into, especially after the Yuntal buff. Not to mention that Jinx has always been a soft counter to Kaisa, since her traps can stop you mid-ultimate. So even though the lane is not the worst, in mid-game she's so annoying to deal with, especially in teamfights, because she has a lot of damage and her kit makes it hard for you to stick your damage. And there we go, this should cover cover everything you need to know about Kaisa in 25.11, and with that said, enjoy the gameplay and subscribe. Nice, actually. Alright, well, nice. Honestly, we got a bit confused there. I'll take it. I'll take it. Their top lane. You should stay bot lane, Yona. There's no reason to go top, honestly. You're wasting your time. Are nice. Never mind. God damn it. Nice. Clean. I'm not taking chances with the Katarina there. Okay, well that was What are you? Ah, I'm stuck. I wanted to go for the MF, but Katarina was there. Sad. I should have just went on the Darius. The MF had no ultimate, that was a mistake by me. A really big mistake by me. Man, I'm just greedy. I was just greedy there. Because yeah, the MF, as soon as the MF doesn't have ultimate, she's basically useless in a fight. We're a bit greedy. Especially before Dragon. We should have given this. Honestly, that was stupid. We should have given this. Honestly, that was obvious to give. That was an obvious give. But yeah, lesson for this game is to not be greedy. Nice. Gotcha. Quadra kill. GG's. Alright. We got a bit greedy. We got a bit greedy this game, honestly. I got way too greedy. We had some good macro. At least we had some decent macro there. This game. Decent macro. We played around the map pretty well. That was dumb. Yeah, well, good job. Good job, Sylas. Nice. A bit greedy. Weird jungler. Ah, of course. Nice. Alright, good. Nice. No, you're dead. I think we can do something here. What the hell? I need kills. Oh, boy is dead. Yeah. Darn it. Ay, 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 ay. We need dragon, by the way. Nice. Good dragon. I have ult in like 10 seconds, so we just need to be careful about the ult here. Oh my gosh, man. Why is Rise not helping us? I don't get it. Of course. Thanks God. Oh, here's the nice. Just push with me. We're fed, we're strong now. Let's not make a mistake. Let's actually just play safe, play correctly, let's stop being tilted. Nice. Oof. It's so hard for them to play the game into me. Running away is not gonna help you. If you're in this situation, just stay in the minions. If you run away, that's easy for me. Wow. Alright, GG. I got tilted at the start. I got really tilted at the start, honestly. I'm sorry for getting tilted. It's been a rough day. God damn.